Amachukwu is from Anambra State, Nigeria. Aslem Ewa John is from Edo State. Abebe Jackson from Lagos State. Daniel Jude Chicken is from Imo State. Efeto More Ogenetega is from Delta State. Sam David Cliffs from Delta State. Atada Kingdom from Edo State. Irauna Kenneth from Edo State. And Essin Michael from Akwa Ibom State. These people are still in prison as we speak. Aside from this, I can confirm that I have the names of over 200 other Nigerians that have been or are being detained under the same Article 416 rules. On the 28th of October 2020, 70 Nigerians were arrested as mafia, and the only evidence that was shown on TV was a kitchen knife and a clip of communal fight between the Jaw and the Shekiri over 10 years ago in Nigeria. Their trial has been postponed again to October. On the 26th of April this year, a further 51 Nigerians were arrested in Bari for being Nigerian mafias. And the only clip shown on television was on video by one of the famous actors as proof of evidence. On the 26th of September 2020, 20 Nigerians were sentenced to 140 years. And the appeal started on the 20th of September after they've already spent 2 years in prison. The same forged Green Bible used against all these individuals was proven to be a forged manual by a competent court in my case on the 29th of May 2021. My case is simple. This is notable and upright Italian judges have concluded, following a long trial in my case, that the same evidence, the Green Bible, used to convict all these Nigerian men who no doubt accepted short trials offered by the prosecution was false, and therefore concluded that there is no such thing as Nigerian mafia. It should therefore follow that these men should be released and or free from these charges being leveled against them too. Our demands, in light of the foregoing, I hereby make the following demands. The immediate, unconditional release of all Nigerians detained across Italy in various prisons, falsely accused of belonging to Nigerian mafia using Article 416Bs. Fair and adequate compensation to those Nigerians who served their various country sentences, having been unjustly tried and convicted under Article 416Bs of the Italian Criminal Code, based on the forged Green Bible. Fair and adequate compensation to those Nigerians, including myself, who were unjustly detained, made to go through the rigorous of trial, eventually had the charges of mafia involvement dismissed. The continuous harassment, profiling, arrest, detention, and prosecution of some Nigerians under the guise of Article 416Bs should stop forthwith, because there is nothing like the Nigerian mafia. A court of competent jurisdiction in Italy has so found on the 29th of May 2021. It is my position that Italy, being a member of the European Union, having subscribed to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights of the United Nations, should and must follow due process in prosecuting Nigerians and indeed anybody who commits any crime in Italy. I now make an urgent call for you to ensure that justice, as indicated above, is seen to be done in these cases. I conclude, we will be aware that I have already carried out peaceful protests in front of the Italian embassy in Lagos on the 26th of August 2021. You will also be aware that we are conducting a peaceful protest in front of the Italian embassy in London today, the 30th of September 2021, where we expect to deliver this letter to the Minister of Justice of Italy, to the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Italy, and to the Minister of Internal Affairs in Italy. In view of the urgency of this matter and seriousness of the issue raised, I expect to get a satisfactory response to this letter, adequately addressing the issues raised herein within 4 weeks of receipt, failing which we shall mobilize to carry out peaceful protests at other Italian embassies worldwide. I shall also take steps to submit petition European Parliament in Brussels and the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg, France, against the Italian government and the chief prosecutors of these cases, Dr. Stefano Castellani. I sincerely hope that this will not be necessary and that the requests made are taken seriously. I do note with grave disappointment, however, that a similar letter was sent to His Excellency at the embassy in Abuja, Nigeria, on the 30th of August through DHL, to which we have not received an acknowledgement, let alone a response. I do hope your response will be more forthcoming and engaging with a view to settling these matters, which raise enormous and extensive if not thousands of Nigerian men in your prisons perpetrated by Italian authorities. Should the matter remain unsatisfactorily resolved, please note that we will have no choice but to consider laying complaints against those responsible, including Dr. Stefano Castellani, before the European Human Rights Court Commission and the Court of Human Rights for gross and unwarranted violation of my fundamental human rights and the rights of some Nigerians who have been erroneously detained in Italian prisons. Please ensure that any responses are sent to my legal representatives whose contact details have been set out below in United Kingdom, in Italy, and of course in Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. We're going to be taking questions from this. This is not the live stream. Let me mic him. No live stream. Yes, Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I saw them. They better know.